So yeah, going back to one of my older conversations about the different groups of white people in the United States of America. So there, and because I had a question, someone asked me a question, I can't even find it anymore, about old stock. So yes, there's old stock. There's old stock, which are from the founding, the colonial period, the founding of America. Okay, and the descendants of those people. Okay, which are still here. Okay, so you have old stock, which are the founding descendants. Okay, and then you have new stock. So when you're talking about white as a race, okay, there are different groups because one group was not a part of the founding at all. Okay, there you go. And I'm just talking about the United States of America. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the United States of America, this country. Okay, this country. So you will have white as a race, but then you have ethnic white American, aka old stock, because new immigrants of the new stock that move over here, they don't know the quote unquote white American way. Okay, ethnic white American way, and so normally they come over and they assimilate, right? Because you know there's a lot of different types of white people in Europe. Okay, so yeah, or there's a lot of different types of white people in the Caribbean. Okay, so yeah, so that's how that works. It's you can take black people for instance. There's black as a race, but then there's ethnic black American. Okay, all right. So if you go to Africa, you have a bunch of different racially black people. They're not all the same. Racially black, but they have different ethnicities, and none of those ethnicities are black. It's Igbo, it's Zulus. None of those ethnicities are black. When they get to the United States of America, there's ethnic black American. And so many times, people who travel in, they will assimilate to ethnic black American culture and a lot of times. Whenever someone moves to another um, country, there is a certain amount of assimilation, whether they want to admit it or not. There, you have to assimilate. You're going to assimilate to different laws. You're going to assimilate to different foods. There's going to be something, especially if you give birth to children here. You're going to be assimilating. Period. Period. Whether it's a full assimilation or it's a partial, or you're going to become cross cultural. Okay, just like when I lived overseas, I learned a different language when I was younger. Okay, it was natural for me too. It was easier for me too. So I was the one who spoke that language better than the rest of my family because I was the youngest at that particular time. So I spoke the language better.